Hello, my nomad souls. Welcome to another episode of Wise Expats. This is your host, Juliana Cabrera, and I'm here to discuss the ins and outs of living in Hungary. Today, I try to hesitate actually to talk about this topic, but I think it is the time um, to talk about the story of my life. Um, I, through all of my life, I've been really introvert and shy person. Actually, I have both personalities. And when I was a little girl, it was really hard for me even to say hello to people. People thought that I was rude for running out when they came to visit, but it was actually not that. It was fear. I was so afraid to talk on a camera, to even talk in public speeches at the university or at the school. I was really, really quiet person. And living in Colombia, South American country, where the culture is so extroverted, and I was living my first years in the Caribbean coast. This was so weird for people, and I always try to create like an alter ego. So then on my teenagers years, I was drinking a lot of alcohol because I wanted to be like them. So I built another Juliana that was more talkative, more, let's say, open to people. But I was attracting the wrong type of people. Then once they realize who I really am, they run away from me. And it was really, really harmful, really bad times for me that I decided it was time to change. And I thought, okay, maybe if I move to Europe or North Europe or even Central Europe, I could be more accepted for who I am because people are also introvert there and shy. So Hungary now is my fifth country actually, and even here I notice that I am a foreigner. I don't fit. So um, it came a time in my life where I accepted who I am. I accepted my strengths, my weaknesses, and by embracing that, I think it came the success of my career. Um, One motivation I had for moving to so many countries was actually to break the ice, to know how to talk to people because I didn't have my family there, and I didn't have somebody to talk for me to solve any issue. So when I exposed myself to this fear, day by day it became more lighter. I used to um, became more pro in talking to people, and then I started also my journey in sales positions. At the beginning I was really, really bad. I was shaking on the phone. um, I had a script to talk to the client, and of course they were hanging out. But then with the time, um, it became natural for me to talk with them. So how did I overcome this fear? First, I make a list of, let's say, qualities that introvert and shy people have, such as we are more emphatic, we think more before talking, we listen more, because an extrovert person, they talk and sometimes even exaggerate, and they don't listen to the other party. But we as an introvert and shy people, we we tend to really care about what the other person is talking, and we can build let's say personalized offers that can summarize the headaches of the client and how we can solve them. Another thing that helped me also was to before going to a networking event, I used to write down some ice breaking questions, and I practice on the mirror, my introduction, who I am, I can help them, and then I try to write down some questions to understand more about what they're looking for and who they are. Um, and then with these questions, because people normally likes to talk about themselves, I created a connection. Another important strategy that I use nowadays also for networking events is to write down how many people I feel confident to reach out, because if we try to collect as many business cards as we can, we may not create that special relationship and we will feel overwhelmed after a networking event. So um, be realistic, be aware of your limitations, and embrace who you are, because you're beautiful in your own way, and we are all here for a reason. And I'm not saying that we are better than extroverts, or uh, extroverts are better than us. Just in our own way, we can create value also in our sales processes or networking process. So um, this is a very personal thing that I wanted to share with you. And also, I wrote down most of these other strategies as well in my journey of becoming a freelancer in Europe as an introvert. And I wrote down this book, which you can also find on Amazon. I will leave you the link on the comments. And thank you so much for listening to me, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.